Minus armor? What does it mean? It's actually minus armor, then plus minus armor.
The Mineski, because they won, when was it? Like a month ago?
Not too long ago. I mean, we really haven't been in the circuit too long.
Like a month ago, they won a major.
Wow, bottom lane.
Might be
Slaughter's that's going to be a kill. Not Slaughter in trouble. Slaughter's leading the way. That was actually Air Spirit going down, and already a first blood.
For the Tidehunter as well.
Vici Gaming, yeah.
Which is the
11 right there. Young 11 here playing the Tidehunter. He's actually just running at Mushi, man. Mushi just can't do anything about this. But what is it? What is a farm Tidehunter early on? What does that bring to the table? Are you scared if you're Mineski?
Well, a farm Tidehunter. Wait, top lane is nothing really happening.
Wow, they're diving really deep. Jeez, that was a secondary tower right there.
Well, there was 3 creep waves on the monkey, so they just wanted to put on the pressure on him, which I think is really, really important.
Fenrir, I mean, this is going to be another Decay go. He puts the tombstone. They want this kill, damn it. Ninja Boogie going in. Decay is ready in 1 second, but Mocking King Primal Spring in. That will indeed be the kill on Fenrir playing the Dazzle.
Yeah, very important that they at least make the top lane go even, because bottom lane they're kind of losing. And mid lane, the Puck should dominate the Storm, but it's also quite even. So they need to make sure they get a lot of the top lane.
Paparazzi's going to fight back right here. You do see the bounty rune picked up, though, by Jab, so that'll be the end of that. And now Nana here on Puck.
It was an amazing phase shift. If he hadn't dodged that stun, he would have actually died.
Oh, so he used it for the... Okay. Yeah, and he gets away from that one, too. So back to the top lane. Monkey King full. Jingu Mastery charges. Decay's coming out. There's the roll-in. Big two-man stun from Jab. They get the 1 kill on a Dazzle. Paparazzi will be fine, but great timing by Ninja Boogie. And Nana, however, in the middle lane. You see LanM, he is just around that. So just something that they're just naturally going to have to deal with throughout this game, especially with this early... I mean, he's already level 6. The first one to do so.
Yeah. Well, they're sacrificing Medusa a little bit. To be fair though, Medusa has a very good comeback mechanic, whereas Monkey, if he's shut down early game, it's very hard to come back into the game for him. So I think it's the right choice.
Nana, middle lane, going at it with Ori.
Yeah. Ori level 6 soon, 5.5. As soon as he's 6, it's gonna be quite hard to kill him.
You do see, Puck is winning this CS right now.
Yeah, Puck is winning the CS, but he died once, so he's actually behind the net for 300.
Ooh, middle lane. Jabs, he's waiting. Finding the right time. Barrel rolls in, not level 6 just yet. Gets the Dream Coil off. Ori, Decay even on top of that. He wants to turn kill. He said, I'm taking you with me. Down goes the Storm Spirit. LanM, not enough damage to actually finish off Nana. Now LanM's the one in trouble. Slaughter gonna slither away with that spray dodge. The illusory orb initially. The Jotho goes in, and even with the crush, it just doesn't matter. So Moon picks up the kill right there. Old 11 though running in now, going with the gut. And actually a couple of auto attacks using the Ravage for this. He will get 1. I don't think he's getting jabs on top of this, but that Ravage, I think it's safe to say that was worth it.
Yeah, sure. It was a really good rotation to be able to come top.
See, phase boost just purchased by Monkey King. He's trying to get position as if he wants to go. Primal Spring in, Undying also coming in. The nice bonus match will hit Fenrir. He puts on the shallow grave barrel in. It's just a matter of time before he falls and wears off. The turn kill though is real on a Monkey King as Ori does fly in. As you mentioned, he was there in the first place. Jab's feeling the pressure now. More mana left on Ori using that zip zap. Needs 1 more auto attack and he gets a double kill for Ori. And that was a great rotation in the end.
Yeah, that just said the Puck's cooldown had TP on cooldown. And Medusa doesn't really want to TP into these kind of fights, so it's very cocky to actually take that fight.
Puck's going in. Waning Rift on top of the Dream Coil and the illusory orb. I mean, using everything in the face of LanM.
Yeah, he's very strong. Mineski needs to keep an eye on that Roshan. They have the tools to fight it, and they shouldn't just give it up for free.
Top lane, Monkey King going in once again on a Paparazzi. Tombstone put down some good amount of distance. Call down in response, and look at who's coming. It's Young 11. Ravage is ready to go if he needs a gush to be activated on the Monkey King. There comes the Ravage. Monkey King will fall, and Undying. A couple more auto attacks away. No, he does heal up actually, so he should be fine himself if the TP's out, but obviously a great turn in favor of the dire side. Meanwhile, middle lane, Fenrir shallow creep on himself, surviving the initial blast. And now Jabs trying to TP out of time, but Ori will take him out before he can do a damn thing. No Ravage just yet. LanM is going to be saved by the shallow creep initially. And probably in the long run as the heal comes out and the Boulder Smash is going to be dodged. They kill the Tombstone off. Homing Missile channeled on a Jeff in the back line. Yeah, he's getting pretty low, isn't he? Gush coming out, and that's an easy kill for Kraken, or for Tidehunter at the end.
Yeah. Finished Mask of Madness.
Just got that achievement. Comfortably sitting at the bottom lane. We saw Paparazzi, by the way, or going on about the Medusa stuff. He was doing a massive stack of Ancients in his own jungle, and you see his farm now adding up.
Yeah. He's going to the Yasha. Massive Madness, Yasha. They're going to do and that's dead.
Yeah. No chance.
You see what I mean? The machine.
Yeah.
And even late game, when Medusa has like 30 armor, they still will cut through her because they have a -40.
Top lane, that's the promise bring in. I don't know if that's the turn you want to go for the right side. Maybe just kind of far, but let's go back. Ravage again is ready to go. He's going to commit to it. He takes the stun from the drink. Well, Inger smash in, and a couple more auto attacks will finish him off. Assistance from Finry as well. Nana wants the turn kill. Jabs, he's coming in on top of it. The shallow grave activated a couple more seconds. Here comes Ori though. You got to be careful if you're Mineski, and they're not careful enough. Puck's in trouble now, and he indeed will end up going down as well. It's just getting worse and worse for them. Now you see Earthspirit's going to fall. It's a double kill coming out for Ori. The Tombstone is way too late. There's just one after the other. Save your teammates, Jim, and look at that at the bottom of your screen there. Meanwhile, Paparazzi is just farming another massive stack. This is a huge burst for Vici Gaming.
Is Undead actually also going to die?
No, he's good.
All right. So what actually triggered off the top fight was Ice wanted to do the... Wait, is there going to be more action?
Okay, they want the turn kill on the Slaughter, so at least they get something out of it, I guess.
And Medusa 4K again. Or double damage Storm, we have to keep an eye out on him. He can wreck the entire fight now.
Here he goes. Ball landing in, he finds the one and jabs. That was a corrosive haze vision from earlier. Eventually wears off, but it doesn't matter. The auto
corrosive haze, the first hit actually took off half health.
Yeah. Double damage, double health.
No, double damage, corrosive haze. She's good.
Young 11, 2,600 gold. I mean, he has more than enough for the blink already. Top lane, you do see Dazzle. Last second. That just throws out the Boundless Strike, but, you know, maybe it's a little fast, actually.
Yeah, there was a mistake by the Storm. He jumped on the puck originally, but they should have just committed on the Storm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow, he actually escaped. So that's something. What's down here? That would be Lan M.
And that...
Maybe all this harassing that he's been having fun with is finally going to bite him in the ass, you could say. Nice crush timing, but still, it just doesn't matter. The ultimate from Earthspirit.
Yeah, fastest timing, not the slowest, quite average, but as we said, he should have a hard early game, and having an average item timing is very good for him.
Middle lane, collapsing puck. They shift, blink out, he's good.
He would have gotten hit by the Remnant, but the creep took it for him.
Oh, Ori's not done just yet. He's like, now you can't blink. Gonna protect him in, and it's going to be enough.
I didn't expect him to... They have to make sure that he doesn't get out of control. And we still have to look at the Roshan as well. Vici didn't try to attempt it yet, but they definitely can.
Ori trying to hunt that Monkey King once again. Wukong's command, he will get it off of the trap. Sets up turn. Corrosive Haze activated though, and that on top of the gun, just minus armor is definitely real. He's standing his ground, but it's just not going to be enough. Wicked finished on Storm Spirit as we saw right there.
Bloodstone and Kaya already. If he gets an Orchid BKB, that is going to be incredibly hard to do anything about him.
Donna, base shift, he's good for now. The Ravage committed. Wow, Young 11 really wants to make a play. Maybe still a bounty route, I guess. I don't think he's got that now. Perhaps overstepping, so maybe that blink, that's why he didn't have it, because it's going to make him go crazy, apparently. Undying trying to turn Ultimate, more action on the front string, and they actually will go better. Ori in the back line. He's pulling in one, though. That would be Puck. Zip-zapping around some more. Undying will fall to it. The BKB also activated that fight from Paparazzi.
It's on Ravage, and they definitely want to wait for that. It's very hard for Radiant now to fight in the Roach Pit with Ravage up because they got BKB as well.
Again, hunting the Monkey King. Ori, this is only the third time. The first time they didn't get it, the second time they did. Will it be go this time? Absolutely. I mean, it popped the Wukong's command even. Got 18 charges on the Bloodstone
5K
too.
gold lead now. Gyro worker and Butterfly needs another 3,000. Ori jumping in.
Going in somewhere, yeah, right up to the side here.
Puck is fine.
No, just blinking away though, but he blinks into Young 11, or maybe Young 11 blinks into him, not too sure. Phase shift activated, getting something out of this, no more blink dagger, so he's dead for sure. Thought he was good.
It's very hard to blink out of the Remnant. You need to phase into the right direction already. It'd be rough for him, but as we said, he went out of the landing phase just like perfectly almost, and then now he's just snowballing. 19 charges on the Bloodstone, getting more and more.
Monkey King, sorry,
King's dead again. He can't do anything here.
Nice Shaman Strike timing, but it's just not going to be enough. Yeah, that's another Bloodstone charge, 20 now for Ori.
Gadi either. They're gonna have some damage problems soon, because this Monkey doesn't have the money.
MKB game 2, I mean, what are we looking at? But meanwhile, that's Undying getting got. He pops Tombstone at least, nice force back on 2. And the Drinkle hitting a couple on top of this. Actually, Slaughter's getting very low because of maybe Shallow Grave. No, not gonna save him in time. Paparazzi pops the BKB, getting out of the Wukong's command. The chase is on though. Ice wants this kill. Right next to his shrine. Gush though coming out from Young 11, trying to save his teammate right there. Kyle-like meanwhile from Ori coming on the back line. Now that was actually at the top lane. Gyrocopter doesn't end up falling as the chase is real, and Young 11 will too go down. So we saw another lane after all that fighting from earlier, so we'll finally get it. 27 minutes in though. Lan M, there's a sentry ward there, so be careful about that. Want that smoke, I guess. death. But meanwhile, the Ravage initiates still out of Medusa. The front called up. There's that gross advantage. Ori on top. Going to get some more stab teaming. Resident Stone. He's going to be fine with the time being. Rizzo not going to be enough to save on time. And Shallow Grave on Ori to keep him alive. He got super low right there from the Monkey King especially, but he's going to tick down at the end. And that is a 9-kill streak stopper. Jabs gets some credit. His ulti was still on him. 1,100 bonus gold.
The Aegis ran out just as she died to the Earth Spirit.
You're right. Oh no.
There will relatively soon.
Likes to pull up that gold, man. Yeah. 3,400 almost. Nice switch. They're going in. Well, R2. BKB is going to be activated. Tombstone put down. Wukong's man also in the backline. Nori, though, with his own BKB, is now with the scared too much on that monkey. He gets that jab, gets him taken out. Gonna lose his teammate inside on the Stone Gaze. Pop as well. Both sports down on the side of Vici Gaming. Vici is running them away. You see Paparazzi trying to make his way out of there. He's getting healed up by something, man. Did he finish the Satanic? Not even sure. Okay, yeah. Going into that fight, so he will manage to survive. Young 11, they want to go on him. He still has the Ravage, by the way. Got to be careful about overcommitting right here. As we just breaking inside, the Aegis was burning the backline. There's a Ravage. Are they going to commit to the Ori? He decides to go into the Monkey King. He's going to be silenced up, though. So they did burn the Aegis also back there. And then they will decide to fall back. So very, very good fight from that team. Here we go. Going into the Radiant jungle. They're going to definitely run into them. It's just a matter of how do they get the jump. Land him. The front lines, they're going to jump onto Medusa. Wukong right off the corner. They're going to be active. Ori comes with BKB. Medusa in line with the timing. They pick up on Dying. Got his Tombstone off though. But Ori, he's just being locked out throughout all this. The split shots are being activated. Ori trying to stay alive now. Shallow Grave going to be put on him from Fenrir. He eats the cheese. He's ready to go back in. You see Vici just simply running away, realizing he's just way too damn low. Young 11 also bulky at still about half-life. Land him. Does it the stun. He's the tree. Gets Ice on Dice to fall to the ground. And the Gush will snipe him down in fifth.
I just can't match by the Medusa right now. And that's the problem they have. The Medusa really just can't stand the ground against all these minus armor.
You see Fenrir using the defensive weave as well, so even if they wanted to jump in right here, extra tanky, but that's not going to happen.
That's also third Roshan.
This is so important, yeah.
They give it the third Roshan, they will lose.
Exactly.
And I think BG will pounce on Roshan as soon as they're pushing up bot lane, because bot lane is pushing in.
Plan M finds the target. Not going to fully commit. Just saying hello. Young 11, he wants to go in as well. Just give the extra device. Here we go. Ori's going to jump up to do that. And one more in the back lines. Jab. That one more. He will fall. The Wukong's man only doing damage to Young 11. He's going to just run it out, though. And he'll be fine. It's kind of a reset of a fight here in favor of the Dire side of Paparazzi. Takes good damage from Vici, but there's one Ravage coming out from the side under the Stone Gaze in the front of everyone. Vici survives for the time being. Will it be long enough? So you see Ice trying to do some sports in the back lines himself. But Ori finds it. He goes for him instead. He takes out Monkey King. And Gyrocopter running after Vici now. The homing missile's going to connect. Remember, he has his multiple on those. He's going to be on now, it looks like. The mana shield goes up. The rock face. Another one coming in. And Young 11 with the anchor smash to finish the jump.
Chilling, they're like, go. Come on, guys.
Yeah, no, we're fine. Yeah, we'll play the AFK game. We're going to win this battle. There's a tier 4. And there's your other tier 4 starting to drop now. So Mineski, you kind of have to do something, or else this game is just naturally over. Which is like, all right, here's this something. I'm going to run after it. Homing missiles. One run after the other. It sounds hilarious. There's one Ravage coming out from the side of the second Ravage. It's going to be happening. The triple put down. But Vici just can't simply play his hero. He's going to force that away. He gets a good Stone Gaze off, actually. Can this be a turn of swords? Not on spawn, though. As the dying down goes the Medusa and the Monkey King. That should all but do it in favor of Vici Gaming. They absolutely destroy them in that fight. A 5-0. And GG well played is called. Game number 1 will go to Vici Gaming here, Black.
Yep. As we said earlier, they definitely had the tools to deal with the Medusa. Medusa, what kind of a non-pack?
Lifestealer.
Yeah, I was thinking about Lifestealer.
He's, dude, versus Venge and Clock, it sounds pretty terrible. I way prefer Jug.
He actually uses Flask already as well. So they burned through that, and now he has to sit back and reach through tangles, which is going to take a while.
Yeah, 8 tangles on it, so he doesn't have plenty to work with top lane. Ice. This could be first blood protect for the Cold Feet, going to be rocking no doubt. And Fenrir actually credit for the kill. You gotta, is that a mistake of sorts? I mean, Morphling was there. That was the G here this game. Is there something that really stands out to you? I believe I heard Melini talking about the Vengeful Spirit on the other side.
Yeah, he could take over the Venge, but it's like, it would make more sense if it was the previous patch.
They're going at it, man. Toe-to-toe. Slaughter's going to end up losing that battle. Ninja Boogie goes down in response, though, so it is a 1-for-1. Although Ori got credit for the kill, where Ninja Boogie got credit himself.
Yeah.
Dodge. No. Nice raise cancel. Support's going down mid. You know what, we're gonna have to wait and see, because obviously Vici Gaming, very experienced team. Paparazzi, arguably one of the best carry players out there. Something tells me they know what they're doing, right? Like this isn't.
He can also take his teammates for mobility though. Let's say he takes a puck, he can orb, he takes a slaughter, he can splint through the river.
There doesn't have to be that one hero's where you're getting at. It's like situational.
Yeah. Okay. I think there's nothing like super amazing here, but definitely a lot of stuff you can use. Of course, he has 9 heroes you can choose from.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Bottom. Young 11 dead. This time he's living life a little bit too much on the edge. Shaker Smash not going to save a nice job with the Illuminati.
Yep.
AKA, as you pointed out, that's really expected right here. But Ori, it's just a matter of, you know, how does he recover off of this? He's going in, actually. This could be a big kill once again, but no Dream Coil just yet. Of course, still being level 5. Gets a Crush to assist.
Orb should be off cooldown very soon.
Crush going to be coming off cooldown, as you mentioned. Bottom lane, Young 11, he should be fine. Fairy Fire is going to save him initially with a magic one. Another Crush and more auto attack. That's a kill in the end. So he tried his darnest.
Sure, why they have 3 heroes bottom actually is just a Tide, and Tide is really not the hero they're trying to protect here at all.
I think about last game. He was really annoying last game, but Ori, meanwhile, Dream Coil on 2 different heals. Landham comes in with a Crush and a Waning Rip to finish it, which is what you're saying. They need a good start of Vengeful, right? So, but could Vengeful do just fine against Hedon herself, I guess? So.
They're going on him again. He's actually just going to be dead again.
No Dream Coil doesn't matter. That damage increase from the auto attacks of Ancient Apparition is so link.
Clockwork is level 6 now, so we can expect a rotation from him soon, I would think. He has a Ring of Health in his quick buy. Is he going Vanguard?
I mean, that's going to be a potential. Bottom lane, they really want Tide dead, man.
4 heroes bottom like that.
He has a raindrop on top of this. You mentioned 4 different heroes. Ignite Swamp and using it all. There's the Ravage, and here comes support. Ori coming in with the Illusory Orb, the Dream Coil on 3 different heroes himself. Not only is Titan going to live, but the Trap Potential is real. Crush on top of Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend definitely melting away. Titan Raven goes back in, and here comes the waveform from Paparazzi. It's an absolute disaster for Mineski in the middle of this fight. They're going to lose 3 heroes. Maybe a 4th if Cottle can't get away from this. Okay, he should be fine, but what a turn. Okay, Tyler ends up dying. Vici Gaming was ready to respond with all the TPs.
Yeah, they had a lot of time to respond, like around 10 seconds. They ravaged with 4 heroes.
Yeah.
Now they're just going top of the Clockwork.
He's dead.
He's pretty much dead, yeah. Okay,
Frozen Darkness, but no chance. So Fenston, Young 11, he's got the hit of Defiance.
Yeah. Going back to the hood again. Yep.
Ravage almost off cooldown. Swap. Waveform though, pretty good against that.
Yeah.
Blocked it. Okay, there he takes over the bench. The hook shot's actually going to miss. Paparazzi coming back in, the actual Morphling form. And once again, they're coming in to respond. Here we go. Ice Blast is going to hit a couple. Lucifer Orban, he does have a Dream Coil. Will he cast it? Absolutely. On 2 heroes. Vengeful Spear 1. The Vengeful Spear is just mechanical. Trying to run. There's a Ravage once again. And Vici Gaming is just absolutely destroying here in the early game. The TP out from Shadow Fiend. But Ogre's going to fall. Clockwork just simply trying to stay alive as long as possible. Ice Vortex.
Then of course the amazing Ice Blast on 2 heroes, and then just he walks in with Tidehunter and manages to ravage 4 people.
Yeah. Oh,
and this is what I want to see.
Okay, well Tidehunter, he's I'm almost just like not saying because I'm just so worried. I'm like really analyzing the minimap right there. Elsewhere.
Yeah.
Make use. Get that earlier on Ags, but
they want to dive.
He's going forced out.
They want to dive him, but he knows it and he's out.
Dream Coil?
Oh, just the max range.
Ori, man. This guy, you know, we were talking to him in the break right there, and personally, I feel like Ori's been one of those mid players full of thoughts. Middle lane Paparazzi going at it, gets the kill on a Clockwork. She's like, hi, Shadow Fiend, what's up?
Into BKB.
Okay.
Anything other than BKB after Dragons would really surprise me, like Shadowblade or something. That would be pretty game losing if he did that.
Top lane, Clockwork. He's pretty deep for this though, so Landham is getting low, but Ice, he's also getting low. It'll be a 1-for-1 trade.
Yeah, very. It's a good trade for VG on the moments of brilliance, where you're just like in the zone, and everything you do is just perfect.
Oh, that's a dead Ogre. Crush. Oh, maybe not. Well, okay, well, it's definitely dead Ogre. It's just a matter of can Mushi do anything? Mushi could die, I guess. That's part of what's happening. Steals the Vengeful Grid himself, uses the Magic Missile, comes back into the Morphling, and switching into that strength, so it'll be fine. But Ori's like, no, you're not out of here just yet. The Frozen Face still off the auto attack, still 20, and eventually it was a long kill, but they get a Paparazzi credit. They do kill Tidehunter at the top lane, so something positive.
This Tidehunter's making a lot of space, though. Not heroes. Players who use the new morph to its fullest.
If it in like middle fights, kind of swapping it now, you think? Or,
exactly.
By the way, that's a. Is this a turn kill?
Nah, he's not gonna die.
Okay.
Or is he?
Ori. He
missed
missed.
the orb. Yeah. If he didn't miss that, SF would have died, but still, and it's still very strong. Starter picked up his Blink Dagger, by the way, and they instantly smoke with it. They're gonna get the top tower pretty much for free. Like, Mineski might want to fight it, but if they do, they will die.
Slaughter's gonna force the fight right here. Puck follows it up. The Ice Blast takes out Connell, takes out Shadowfiend. Ice, at least trying to get the turn on the lane, and we'll set it up with the tower finish. So the waveform attacks targets. That was something else we saw with the tiny synergy that one game.
There's actually more to it than you would originally think, but I'll get to this.
Catch Van Rear by thing. I mean, Ice, so again, in another case, at least he gets the kill, but he'll die in response.
Again, it wasn't a
Puck. That's not Shadow Blade on Puck, is it? No, okay.
Was it
something else? No, he just got the Blink recently. Somebody just got a Shadow Blade delivered.
Well, I hope it wasn't on SF.
It wasn't. It might. Well, hold on. He's gonna trap in the clock. He's like, all right, you want to fight? Let's make a fight. Vengeance. In comes away from the side as well. The Kai's gonna be wearing off. And Clockwork definitely dead. Vengeful Spirit. But the Magic Fist is out of strength formed over Paparazzi. He's gonna be more than taking enough double kill as a result of that. You see Shadowfiend, he's trying to live. That ain't gonna work. He eventually explodes into thin air. Paparazzi, the adaptive strike on a Ninja Boogie, helping to finish him off as well. Guess what? The same theme as always. Vici Gaming, nobody dies. And they're going to completely wipe out Mineski most likely.
One more hit.
Oh, one more hit. He's going. You know he's going.
His regional anyway.
Oh, Slaughter's got it. Don't worry.
Lime's like, I got you, bro. Did not.
Oh, he held on to it.
Yeah, and then he just morphed up and didn't die eventually.
Coddle tried his best.
There's
that Shadow Blade. Okay,
vengeful, alright.
That makes a little more sense.
I really feel like he needs to BKB also, though. So.
He goes, he's the one explodes. That just looks hilarious. Ori, is he actually getting out of his main blink? Fire Blast done, not gonna matter. He's still going, man. Ori's got the jukes, the jabs. He's just dancing all over Mineski here.
He's gonna escape.
Another blink in 1 second. Boom, shakalaka, loser. They're really chasing, man. Paparazzi gets. He's fine. It's just a matter of what he does with it.
Morphing stepping in. He wants to shotgun him.
Ice is trying, man. There's the shotgun and there's the dead ogre, and they want more.
And that was without a depth strike, by the way. That was just a shotgun.
No, yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Yep.
Who did they gank though? And Puck was one of those. It's like, can they really gank a Puck? You kind of find out the answer right there. It's just so difficult. Fenrir's gonna be swapped because Ice Blast immediately in the face.
Puck
he may have died right here, but yeah, they're gonna go for a third kill. As there's that crush hitting. Nice jump with the line push back initially, illuminate on through. Keeping Vengeful Spirit alive for the time being. Actually got to turn land him as well. So,
but you know, when you're that far behind, you have to take all the trades you can. Like, they absolutely cannot team fight this.
Oh no!
Ow,
oh no!
ow.
What were you doing? He was not expecting that burst damage. He goes down. He does a lot of return with the death, but it's just not going to be enough. In fact, Paparazzi, remember, he still has the Aegis, even worse case. So he was not expecting that burst, though, man.
Looks like my dream was accomplished.
What's that?
That Shadowfiend exposed himself to Morphling.
Got you.
And we just saw the soul kill.
We did get to see it, man.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Yeah. Moving so fast.
I wanted to take the ogre over and use Bloodlust on himself.
We'll see.
Please.
See, he's just gonna end up dying right here. He's like, alright, whatever. No. He's more playing. He's fine.
Well, he wants to die at this point.
That's what it feels like. He wants to die. I mean, you just see how low he's keeping himself. He's like, yes, please. There you go. Thank you.
Morph down. Wave me.
Thank you for killing me, guys. All right, he's back up.
They can't team fight this. SF only has half souls. And BKB actually still on cooldown too.
That's true. You got the half souls.
Yeah. Not anymore. Never mind.
Nope.
Oh, can I kill the Puck?
Ori, this will be the first death. It's a good bounty.
Vale is honestly
bottom lane, by the way.
So strong against minus armor counters.
Clockwork's dead, yeah.
Yep.
So, kill him down here in the meantime. You see Puck is he's just buying time. Space created. As it goes. Oh, well, okay. They might actually get him here now. Yules into a blink, into a, well, into a phase shift, into a blink, into an illusory orb. That wasn't the best distance, but
TP out.
He's gone. And meanwhile, bottom lane being pushed.
Yeah. By the way, Ice, that wasn't just a feed. He had to show. Alright, Jeff is that.
I mean, we got great observers here, but nobody's going to catch that.
Yeah.
Just like...
Yeah, I wanted to note that it wasn't just a random feed by Ice. He had to make it look like very unobvious that he can actually get the pick up top. Because if everyone shows, they don't show the lane, they will never show like that.
Oh no, Shadowfiend, Requiem, channel intended Poppy to be after. He's trying to do anything so desperate right here. Get the triple kill for Paparazzi. Meanwhile, though, GG's our call. A game 2 of the series. We'll go to Vici Gaming. And, I mean, overall, pretty dominating performance. Game 1, a little bit of life from Mineski, but game 2, really not so much.
Well, we spoke about the Mineski draft being very one-dimensional.